G'day, Sambo here. I had a few people asking about how to hook up my solar LED lighting. You know, what I'm doing, it's all fairly rough, learning as I go along. But I buy these flexible LED strips. They're 50-50 surface mount LEDs. The 50-50, as far as I know, it means that the LED, the actual diode itself, is 5mm by 5mm. For Americans, that's just under 1/4 of an inch each side. Now these come in 5-meter rolls. They cost me about $20 on eBay. I'll just give you a quick demonstration. I'm not running this off solar at the moment. I've just got my 12-volt transformer. Now that's a 5-meter roll there. As you can see, that could put out a reasonable amount of light. Nothing fantastic, but it's not using a whole lot of electricity. So that's working all right there. But what I've got out in the carport, I've got 3 strips. Now this can be cut up into 3-inch strips, or any section really, as long as it's multiples of 3-inch. You've got marked on here where you can cut it. It's got a waterproof coating, plastic coating on top. You can just cut that away, and you access the copper pads there. You can just solder your leads onto, which is what I've done with these ones here. I've just soldered my leads on. Usually I put a bit of heat shrink on there to help protect it. So let's get a larger strip going. Turn the light off. You can see there's, that's not too bad. Reasonably bright. Now there are a number of ways you can hook this up. You can go series. So when you're going series, you've got the positive wire coming in. From your negative wire, it goes from there to the positive on the next light. And the negative from that goes back to your battery, your power supply. Now you can already see there that's not quite as bright. And that's because these are in series, where we've got the power positive going into the positive, out to the negative, which then leads to the positive on the next one, out to the negative and back to the power supply. Now what I've done out in the shed, I've hooked all of my lights up in parallel. It's a little bit different, but not much. All it is with parallel, your positive always goes to your positive, your negative always goes to your negative. Okay, positive goes to the positive on both, the positive terminals on both lights. And just like the negative does, and you can see that's already brighter there. So if I put the meter on this now, we should be able to see how many watts I'm using. Well, how many amps I'm using. That's my positive there. Go from there to there. Now those 2 short strips there, they're using 0.53 amps. we go back to the series setup and we'll check them, put the meter on them then. So these are in series, but now I'm using 0.01 amps, and as you can see again, very little light. And you can use these for chicken coops. You can use them for, you know, lighting up your workshop, lighting around a carport. You get waterproof versions. These are supposed to be waterproof. You can also buy special connectors that clip onto the end here, so you don't have to worry about soldering stuff on there, soldering your wire on. Clip it on. It comes with 3M tape on the back, but I found that that's not really all that reliable, so I usually secure it to the surface with something else, a bit of silicone caulk, elastic, or even cable ties will do in a pinch. Alright, so here I've got my 3-inch strip. And seriously, it doesn't get much simpler than this. Positive lead to the positive terminal, negative lead, hit the switch, and there's a nice little light just there. You know, that's not going to light up your whole workshop, but at $20 for a 5-meter roll, and you know, these things will last thousands of hours. So anyway, that's the solar LED hookup. I'll do something in the next couple of weeks where I'm actually hooking stuff up to the batteries and show you how well that works. I like to keep it simple. 12 volts easy to work with. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.